you think silver is going to take care of you when stuff hit the fan, you got another thing coming. Now, you can look at this table right now. You see we have water, food, I have a shelter, I have fuel, I have weapons, I have medicine. My opinion, if shit hit the fan, people gonna want water, food, medicine, fuel, weapons before they want any of this silver. I don't care what kind of silver it is. It could be silver, gold, whatever. See a little piece of gold here. Look, whatever. People are not gonna want that, because one thing you gotta remember, water right here, this water, a person needs water every 3 days. If you don't have water every 3 days, your body will start to shut down. If you have this for 3 days, nothing to happen. Food. You need food. If you don't have food for a couple of days or well, I'll just put it like this. After 8 hours, your body start going to emergency mode if you don't eat nothing. It start storing energy, storing your fat, because it thinks you about to starve to death. So if your body don't have food within 8 hours, your body is going to go into life-saving mode. So imagine if you don't have food for 2 days or 3 days. And also, you ever heard of the TV done A Hungry Man? You got to be careful about a hungry man or woman. If a person becomes extremely hungry, they will use one of these. They'll use one of these to get your food. Okay, we got to have shelter. Y'all guys may not know this, but snow, wind, and rain is a son of a bitch. If you out in the snow with no shelter, if you out in the cold wind with no shelter, if you out in the rain with no shelter, how long will you survive? Even a dog knows to get under something when the storm start to happen. Squirrels do it. So before somebody reach for some silver, you need to find yourself some shelter. All right, fuel. This fuel right here, this is propane. Now, fuel could be used for multiple things. You could use this for heating. You could use this for cooking. You could use this for cooling. You could use this in a generator. You could use fuel in a combustible engine. So fuel would be in better, more high demand if shit ever hit the fan over silver. Oh, guns and ammo are in a very high demand. Bullets are through the roof. Firearms are through the roof. Now, one thing about a firearm, it can provide protection. Also, it can be used as a tool. What you mean a tool? I can use this firearm to get my water, to get my food, to get my medicine, to get my fuel. If I wanted to, I could get silver with this firearm. It's a bargaining tool. So a gun and ammo will always be needed before silver and gold. Now here's a quick tip. All right, I recommend 9mm bullets. If you don't know what kind of ammo to get, if you want a firearm, I would recommend a 9mm bullet over for personal defense over a 40 cal, 45, or any kind of revolver. The reason being, this is the choice ammo for the NATO. NATO, or the U.S. government, does a lot of research on why people need 9mm bullets. It's lighter in weight, it's cheaper to make, it's more throughout the world. And also, if you know anything about handguns, it's not the size of the bullet, it's the placement of the shot. And with the placement of the shot, this gives less recoil than a 45, a 40 caliber, 357, a 44 mag. It shoots less recoil, so you often will hit your target. And it's all about sharp placement. So if I could carry more bullets, less recoil, I'm more likely to hit my target. Another thing that'll come before silver is medicine, ibuprofen. This is for fever and it's a pain reliever. This will be gold. Antibiotics. Any bacterial infection, a person takes some of these, it usually can clear those infections up. Look at this. A multivitamin. Food may be scarce. If food is scarce, you may not be getting all your nutrients you need to survive. You could supplement your nutrients with a multivitamin, especially if you have younger kids that's still growing. When shit hit the fan, you may run low on some kind of food. Give your kids one of these so they can keep on growing. Look what the bottle says. Energy production, stress support, and immunity. You can get all of your vitamins when the shit hit the fan. Because you got to remember, if shit ever hits the fan, you want to be, I don't want to say at the best condition, but you want to be at a better condition than your opposition. And this stuff will have you get there. Now, one thing, now let's go on here. Warren Buffett does not invest in silver or gold. The reason Warren Buffett does not invest in silver or gold, because he said these items do not produce anything. They do not produce. So he's not going to invest in anything that does not produce. Now, as you can see, water back there. Water produces the liquid that you need to survive. Food produces the energy you need to survive. Fuel produces the heat you need to survive. Medicine produces the, I guess, pain relievers. Antibiotics, it's just the materials that your cell needs. And you already know what this thing produces. That's produce protection. So the reason I do not invest in silver as a currency, because when shit hit the fan, people ain't worried about no silver, because you can't eat it, you can't burn it. What good is it? And most people don't know because they really don't study history. Show me a place in time where shit hit the fan and people was trying to get this. Only people that get this when shit hit the fan is the government. You'll see countries like China, United States, Germany back in the day. When shit hit the fan, they hoarded a lot of silver, because they move at a different scale than us. They move from country to country. But we, regular common folks, we move from meal to meal, house to house, dinner to lunch, breakfast to dinner, whatever. So that is one of the reasons I do not consider silver and gold as a currency where shit hit the fan, because it doesn't produce anything. It's just shiny, it's heavy. And the common people go be using a bartering system if things ever happen. They could use water, they could use food, fuel, weaponry, and medicine. Now you can check out some of my fuel here. Oh, these oats. This will last a long time. Only thing you need is some water. Cook them a little bit, or you can eat them raw and you're done. Protein. Mostly carbs. This is a gallon of water. You know, the paper says a gallon of water, you should drink a gallon a day. But to tell you the truth, you could drink 2 cups of this. Corn, how much energy you're inserting, you could drink 2 cups of this and be fine. It'll last you a while. Medicine and silver will be the last thing. If shit hit the fan, I won't even take this with me. I already have this kind of weight with me. Alright, My Life, My Money. Make sure you hit the like channel. Make sure you subscribe. If you want more of videos like this, leave a comment. And I would do more. Y'all guys take it easy. Oh, you also need your watch, what time it is. Y'all guys take it easy. Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with a good friend and she gave me some advice. She said, Lewis, since it's the holidays, have you thought about lowering your book? I haven't, but guess what? I just lowered my prices. Guys, if you are, I'll just go put this out here. If you have a full-time job with benefits and you don't have at least $1,000 in the bank and the 1 to 2 months of emergency income in the bank too, you need to get this book, especially at this reduced weight. You don't have time to waste, so you could get the ball rolling, start achieving the things you want in your life, and also help support a good cause. This book is not for me. I don't want none of the credit for this book. This book is for God. Give all the glory to God. Once you read it, please leave a comment. And also with this book, if you see anything wrong with it, shoot me an email, shoot me a message. Because just like I talk about in my book, this book is continuous improvement. So every time it's an opportunity to approve it, it will get approved. But guys, make sure you get your copy. Make sure you make sure you benefit from this lower price for this next couple of weeks. It's a great book. You can read this book in two ways. You can read it as a whole, the whole story, or you can just jump to the parts that says what I learned, and you can read the book in half of the time. But guys, make sure you get your copy today. Don't miss this great opportunity. Learn about money, finance, learn about strippers, learn about relationships, learn about self-improvement, learn about business, learn about investments, learn about ownership. It's a lot to learn, and it's a very quick read. Thank you. Make sure you get your copy today, and stay tuned.